Here's our 2005 F150. I don't know why I'm saying R, it is not mine, it's my wife's. But you can see we have a seeping power steering hose, and it's not bad. It's not like we have to keep adding power steering fluid or anything. It's just seeping out. It's just something I noticed while I was down here, and of course it has to get fixed, because even though we don't plan on keeping the truck, we wouldn't feel right selling it to anyone knowing that this problem is here. It's not too much money to go ahead and get this fixed, so let's just go ahead and knock it out, put a brand new part on it, and make it that much more reliable for the next person. And one thing I noticed right away is these brackets were installed the wrong way right out of the box. You can see the holes are on top when they should be on the bottom down here. So let's go ahead and flip them around. Now this truck has about 58,000 miles on it. It's a 2005, and we're just eventually going to sell it really soon because we have other cars, so there's no reason to drive this truck. It's a gas guzzler, you know, it's got the 5.4 liter I think. So we have no reason to drive this truck, but that's where the problem comes. Whenever cars don't get driven, it's really bad for them, so we find ourselves having to keep dumping money into the truck even though we're not using it, replacing old parts basically. I'm about to disconnect that cooler from down here, so I didn't want to create the biggest mess in the world, so it's why I started sucking out the power steering fluid from the top, and it was pretty effective because we get minimal loss at the bottom. Now of course all this fluid is old and it's getting replaced, so it's not like I'm trying to save any of it. Now you're probably thinking, why did I spray the new part with CRC, which is basically corrosion protection for anyone who doesn't know, because we all know that that new part is going to outlast this truck, right? Well, my answer to that is because I wanted to. I can't help it, guys. It's within my nature to add corrosion protection to anything I can. To be honest, I'm not really sure why I made this video. I know this video is not going to get a lot of views because it's just, there's no need for it. It's such an easy job. Anyone can figure this out, right? And it's an older truck, so I'm sure this has been documented a million times already. I don't know, I just wanted to make a video, guys, and I thought it was pretty easy and straightforward. And I mean, why else will I turn a sub 1 hour job into a 3 hour job, you know, having to record everything, other than the fact that I want to put out a video for you guys. You know, there's a ton of people that create YouTube content, and it's all about the views, clickbait and all that stuff, right? Not realizing how many people they actually reach on a daily basis with watching their videos. No one ever stops to ask the viewer, how are you doing? How's your day going? It's mind-blowing to think that there's, like, say, one single person who creates content and he reaches thousands, if not potentially millions of people, and it's always just watch me. There, you know, the creator never stops to say, how are you doing? How's your day going? Simple as that, guys. So did I have to create this video? No, not really. I don't know, maybe interact a little bit more with the people who actually enjoy my channel and watch my channel, not because they're here to do a specific job. I'm sure a lot of people aren't trying to change a power steering hose on an F-150, you know, but I have a lot of loyal viewers and I appreciate that. Well, moving back over to the truck, I thought I had the line free, but as you can see, I found a retainer clip that basically holds the power steering line to the frame of the truck. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that out right now, and I'll give you guys a closer look at it once I get it off the truck. So here was that retainer clip I was talking about. Let's just go ahead and pop it off. And honestly, I believe these are the areas where rust really collects, because it's little plastic things like this that retain and hold water, and they keep moisture against the metal line, and that's just what causes these things to rot away faster than they should. So I just knocked off the big chunks of rust off of it, and I know it's just a piece of plastic, but let's take it over to the parts washer and give it a quick little cleaning. Nothing crazy. I'm going to plug off the end of the new hose so that while I'm installing it, no debris falls in. And like any great YouTube content creator, oh look, a conveniently placed plug. This was not staged at all. Watch till the end. Isn't that what they all say? Oh, and bussin'. I'm pretty sure this video is bussin'. That's what all the young kids say, at least what I've heard my daughter say. need some milk. Everything down here is pretty much all buttoned up, so let's give it one extra spray of CRC. Why not, right? So we can move up top, and let's go ahead and remove this air intake tube. I should have removed it from the very beginning. I don't know why I tried to work around it, but I did. Anyway, if you just take it out really easy, just one screw, and it gives you plenty of access. Now what I'm trying to get in place right now is that one plastic retainer clip, the one that we cleaned in the parts washer. As you can see, I did manage to clip it in. I just got some shots for you right here. So just trying to prove that I did not slack on putting that thing back where it belongs. And let's simply go ahead and connect this back to the reservoir. And you got to position the hose in a way that it's not going to be touching or rubbing on anything. So right now it's actually touching on the ABS unit. So I made sure to kind of turn the hose just a little bit to get off of that and make sure it's not touching anything, because of the vibrations it will rub through and cause a leak later on. So now I could go ahead and top off the system with a brand new power steering fluid. And please don't leave the comment saying, well, you didn't flush the entire system. Well, of course I didn't flush the entire system. That was never the point here. The point was to fix that leak. That's it. Okay, I never said I was flushing the entire system. So don't need the comments about that. So what I'm going to do now is, you can see how I started it up just so the power steering pump can suck in that new fluid. And once again, we're going to go ahead and top it off. And of course, off camera, I did turn the steering wheel back and forth to make sure we get that new fluid circulating and we can get the correct amount of fluid into the system. Once I felt comfortable with it, you can see I'm just topping it off right here, getting it right up to the full mark. And that should be just about it. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. I did check everything. There are absolutely no leaks at all. Everything looked nice and dry after the repair. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I appreciate you guys watching on this nonsense of a video, but I just thought it was a fun video and I'd bring you guys along. So like always, thanks for watching.